Hey homeschoolers, I'm Melissa Webb, former full-time classroom teacher and homeschool mom turned full-time business CEO. I am determined and dedicated to helping you in this journey that you're on. Yes, I want to give you sound, educational, practical tips and advice, at the same time making sure that you're enjoying the family journey that you are on. So if you are looking for a place to be encouraged and inspired, you have found the perfect podcast. Homeschooling is a work of heart is truly the perfect place to start. So welcome. Let's jump in. Well, hello, my fabulous friends. Happy fall, y'all. It is official. It's such a fun time of year, and I feel led to talk this week about something light and joyful and remind all of us that life is precious, that today is a gift. It's why we call it the present. And I really want you to take hold this season and make it so special for your family. When I reflect on days when our children were younger, we have all boys, and so we always had to be planning fun outdoor type activities. And when I smell certain smells this time of year, or see certain things, or hear certain music even, it just takes me back. I remember getting up early on a fall morning, driving out to Riley's to pick apples. We would do that in the morning, first thing. Then we would come home, we'd peel those apples in the afternoon, and we would have homemade apple pie after dinner. It was farm to table for sure. I remember one year they had kind of revived an old drive-in movie theater, and our kids had never been to a drive-in. So we loaded up the kids and their friends. We set up the back of the truck with chairs and blankets and treats and snacks to watch Monsters, Inc. one fall, and it was fun. Yes, I think 2 of the 4 kids fell asleep. It was okay. It was all in the memory making. And that's what I want us to remember, that the moments you choose now write tomorrow's memories. It's so important. Plus, when life does get hard, it is important that we, as the adults, as the parents, as the educators, we know when and how to lighten things up. So let's make the most of this season. The human brain is remarkable, and it does remember novelty, and it ties things to sensory experiences. In fact, yesterday was our youngest son's birthday. He turned 22. That's how young my baby is. But it was also the first full day of fall. We've always loved that his birthday falls at that time of year. And so while a lot of people start enjoying their pumpkin spice lattes at the beginning of September, we don't do any decorating. You don't know it's fall at our house until Derek has his birthday. And so I lit my vanilla pumpkin and apple cider candles. And last night, a few of his friends came over in the evening, and several of them commented on just how much they loved that smell of fall. One of his friends, who they've been friends forever, she said, "I love when your house smells like this. It means, Thanksgiving is coming." I mean, these are sensory experiences. And again, it's moments that I'm choosing now that are writing the memories that people will enjoy and reflect on in the future. It's very important. So are traditions. I'm big into traditions. I think they're very important. They foster a sense of belonging, excitement, and even motivation sometimes. So keeping things fun and light does so many good things, as well as it does prevent burnout for both you and your children. So I wanted this week to just do a short podcast, but inspire you to hopefully harvest some family fun this fall. Every single year for the last 4 or 5 years, I create a PDF. It's like a seasonal guide of sorts. I guess you could call it like a fall bucket list or a fall challenge checklist. This year, I laid it out a little bit differently. I always make it cute because I know that a lot of you like to print it out and then put it up in the kitchen or in your classroom. And so I always like it to look cute. It has kind of a gingham pattern on the background. It's fall colors. It's very cute, I have to say. But I laid it out a little differently this year. It's in 3 sections. So there's an early fall checklist items for September, a mid-fall checklist for October, and a late fall checklist for November. And the thing is, it's not like I've put anything on this list that you would read and go, I've never heard of someone doing that. What a great idea. Like one of the things it says in September is to find and visit a historical or working farm. Like that's a fun thing to do. And maybe you've done it before, but this is a great time to do it, especially if you could do that, or maybe go to a farmer's market and harvest some fresh vegetables and then turn that into a vegetable soup. What this list is truly about, it's not like it's going to be any idea that you haven't seen or heard of before, but it's inspirational. It's directional. It's challenging. You can check things off, cross things off, put initials next to who did which one. It could inspire even other ideas as well. That's the whole point of a checklist like this, or this kind of seasonal guide. So I will link it in the show notes so that you can make your own little cute copy of it and use it for inspiration. By all means, if you do, and if you go onto social media, please tag me, because I always love it when families show me a picture of them in their backyard. They made an obstacle course out of hay bales and pumpkins. Right? That's just kind of cute. It's one of the ideas for October. You could create something fun like that. And notice how this isn't a waste of time. This isn't fun that's lost time. It's lived curriculum. These are bonding activities. These are memory building opportunities. So again, like I said, like if you can tie in academics with any of these, now you're taking it next level. And so many of you are good at that. So yes, for PE, why not make a fall backyard obstacle course? That could be a fun thing to do. If you go to a pumpkin patch and you grab different sized pumpkins, don't just put the pumpkins out as decor. Use these now as science and math. Make estimations on how much they may weigh. What is their circumference? When you do cut one open and you take out seeds, predict how many seeds are in there. You could tie so much science and math to apples and pumpkins and just real life, and making those connections are really beneficial. At one point, you'll see in November, the late fall section, I suggested that you could mail gratitude letters to a friend or to a relative, so maybe somebody you don't see very often. So that's great, right? Gratitude letters are awesome, but that's also tying into writing and language arts. So connect all or any of these ideas with other things you are doing, and you will have taken it next level. This season, I hope you consider doing a lot of fun things. If you need a break, or maybe the kids need a break, I just encourage you to let go on some unexpected cooler day, put all the books away, notice this lovely weather, and choose instead to go out for a nature hike and collect leaves that you then later can press or color or turn into crafts or art projects. And if, like me, your kids are older, don't think that they do not still want to have fun. I just sent a text to my family and I asked them, all right, here you go. Here's a fall challenge. Who can find the most outrageous pumpkin spice food or beverage? There are so many crazy things out there. I have seen pumpkin spice Pringles. I saw pumpkin spice Spam. I can't even imagine. I just can't. So I guarantee you, my kids, as they're going in and out of Trader Joe's or the market or in Costco, they're going to be keeping their eyes open for the most outrageous pumpkin spice food or beverage. Now, of course, my kids, I don't know if your kids are like this, but my kids are like this. The first question is like, so will there be prizes? To which, of course, I'm like, yes. Why would I do a contest if I wasn't going to give a prize? Now, let it be known, I have no idea what that prize will be yet, but I will come up with something. Family time should be fun time, and I hope that this encourages somebody today to grab this guide and harvest the most family fun possible during this fall season. Right on, my friends. Well, thanks so much for tuning in and listening this week. Hey, if this was something that you found valuable, don't forget you want to subscribe or follow so that every time a new episode is dropped, you'll be the first to know. And hey, before you go, if you are looking to get some of this academic writing under your belt and outsourced so that it's one less thing, freeing you up to enjoy more time with your family, hey, you're going to want to head over to writeonweb.com to see what kinds of resources and materials I have available for you. I will look forward to seeing you there, and I will look forward to seeing you here in our next episode. Right on.